So my favorite quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in times of comfort and convenience, but in times of challenge and controversy." So taking out the gender piece of it, but I would say that the ultimate measure of one human being is not where we stand in those times of comfort and convenience, but looking to where, times are very uncertain and when there's a lot of distress going on within our society. And I think that's very relevant and applicable to where we are today in our society with seeing so much of the injustices that are taking place, but then also too what our human response is to when we see other human beings that are suffering. How are we engaging in those conversations? How are we connecting with those communities? How are we using the privileges that we have to benefit the most disserviced people within our society? And at Wright State University in the Bolinga Center in particular, that's what we do, particularly when it comes to African American students, but all students as well. We make sure that we take an intersectional approach to the work that we do, because that's one thing that Dr. King also understood, was that it wasn't just a race issue, it was a human injustice issue. So he was very, very focused on making sure that whenever we were going out and then advocating for one group, we also had to see the intersectional approaches to what was going on in other communities as well. So for me, that's one quote that really resonates with me, and that's one thing that also really guides my life as well.